Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I will be using this gorgeous model to go ahead and show you guys how I use reference pictures. And yes, by the end of this, she will not look like the model that you see on my phone. And I do that on purpose because first of all, I like to draw people really stylized, and secondly, it's how I make the picture my own. And I am going to be drawing this model as Blue Diamond. Now, as you can see, I put a curvature in her eye, which most humans don't really have. But if you watch the show, then you know that Blue Diamond, her eyes kind of slant, which kind of gives her a more, sad aesthetic, I guess. She looks like she's just constantly sad, like she's forever sad. Forever emo. I know, but yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and slant her eyes so she can have that Blue Diamond look. And I am also going to make the model's lips exaggerated and fuller because, as you can see, Blue Diamond, her lips are really plump. She got those kissy lips. But yeah, and I also make her eyebrows raised and sad looking because that's how her eyebrows always look. On the left on this page you can see different pictures of Blue Diamond. Well, they're not pictures, they're sketches, I guess. And I basically just did a study of some screenshots from Steven Universe, and I drew those in my sketchbook so I could just reference those pictures when I need to see how she looks and then interpret that into my own style. So yeah, I used you can't see my phone anymore because I took it off screen, but I used the veil that you saw on that Instagram model, and I am drawing that basically in my style. So when I use reference pictures, I'm not using them to draw the exact same person. And I think that's where some beginner artists kind of get confused. I mean, of course, if you need to perfectly study anatomy, of course, go for it. Copy the picture as you see it. However, using references does not mean just copy the picture. Maybe you want to know and understand how a veil sits on a person's head like I do. I don't I don't draw veils, I don't draw Mona Lisas, so I don't know how they sit on the head. So that's why I use the reference picture. When I'm using references, 90% of the time I never draw the features exactly how I see it. I usually exaggerate or change a hairstyle, or just make it my own because I don't really want it to look like the person that I see. I want it to be a whole completely new person, unless of course I'm doing a commission. Then of course I'm going to try to draw the picture exactly how I see it, or even still put my own funky flair on it, but still try to make it look like that person. So yeah, that's all I'm doing with my references. I look at them, and I'm still looking at my references, just that you can't see it on camera right now. But yeah, I just use them to see, okay, is everything sitting correctly on the face based off this picture that I'm using? Yes? Okay. Well, moving on. That's how I use my references. I honestly never really try to make my sketch look like the picture that I see. And it's also good for avoiding copyrights. Because sometimes we use the internet too much, a little like a clutch, and if you go on the internet and you just say, oh, this is a beautiful picture, I'm going to use this model and copy her exact likeness, and I'm going to sell these drawings. Now that model actually has the rights to sue you because you're using her face to make money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to avoid all that, it's like you can get away with it. Look, I'm gonna teach y'all something real quick. You can get away with it if, you know, it doesn't look like the model. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I just used the model, as you could see, but at the same time, you know, I just used her to see where those facial features sit and where that veil sits. I didn't try to draw her and make her look exactly the same. As you can see, she looks nothing like that person. So I'm not using her likeness at all to make money. And obviously I'm not even making money out of this because it's just a sketch. But yeah, I hope I hope you get what I'm saying here. It's the legal side of art that I just want you guys to watch out for, because I don't want y'all to get in trouble. And if you're a Steven Universe fan, you know that Blue Diamond has a monochromatic palette of just blue. However, it was just too much for me to just use blue, so of course I had to give her face some undertone colors of red, yellow, and blue. And you guys know why I love using that. But if you don't know why I love using that, or you're new, or you just missed a video, I will go ahead and link that video in the upper right hand corner that talks about undertones and why I use those specific colors to shade in the face. I really feel like that was probably one of my most helpful videos. I know sometimes I'm not articulate because I know what I'm doing, but it's just hard for me to explain to you guys why I'm doing it. But I really feel like I was very helpful in that video. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, then yeah, there's a link somewhere. But yeah, so I just gave her that blueness, definitely heavy blue around the eyes, because it does make the person look sad and like tired, as if they don't sleep. And of course, you know, baby girl, she's always crying. Oh, poor Blue. She feels, you know, so hard for her. I guess that would be like her sister. But yeah, and I actually gave her eyes red, a red undertone, you know, to make it seem like they're puffy and just frustrated, tired, sad, like she's been crying all day, which she has. But yeah, do you guys watch Steven Universe? I know I'm about to flip the script and talk about Steven Universe, and I know her skin is not really the same blue as, you know, her character is on the show. But I'm taking some artistic liberties here, and mostly it's because I don't have that blue in the marker. So yeah, so her skin's gonna be periwinkle today. I'm sorry if that offends anybody, because I know Steven Universe fans go hard, but look, it's okay, you know, she can have periwinkle skin. But yeah, back to Steven Universe. Do you guys watch that show? I feel like if you don't watch the show, you need to be watching the show, because like every character has so much depth. No one is an afterthought. That's what I love about the show. Every character makes sense. Even the humans that, like, you know, they come and go. They're not as important as the gems. The humans still add something to the show. Like, their existence is not just for funsies. Like, they still add characterization and just plot. They just add so much to the show that it's a well thought out show. And I think if you were to watch it, you would like it. There are a lot of complexities to these characters, and like, you fall in love with each new character that you meet, man. Like, it's a great cartoon, and I think you should watch it. It starts off, I'm gonna be honest, it starts off a little slow at first, but it's a good show. I'm not going to spoil anything because I want you guys to watch it. But that's about it for this video. I hope you guys liked what you saw, and if you did, then please give it a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye.